What's up, guys? Welcome to Al's World, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my strategy for tackling fantasy draft in Madden 20 franchise mode. Okay, and the first thing you're going to do is going to start the draft, and I have the 13th pick. So usually what I'm going for is I'm going for a pass rusher, or I'm going for a corner. Let's see who's here. Chris Harris is still here. He's 30. He's a little bit too old for us. I usually go for younger guys, so I can kind of build like a franchise around them. Who's here? Brandon Graham. Nope. J.J. Watt. Nope. Okay, so right away, Demarcus Lawrence is in Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa is 24. You know what? I might actually take Joey Bosa. Demarcus Lawrence. Joey Bosa is 24. He gives me that pass rusher. Although I also might want to take a corner with this pick. So, let's see. At this point, I'm going to take a corner. I already know who I'm going to take. I'm taking Denzel Ward. So he's a lockdown man-to-man. He's 22 and he's a superstar. So we're going to take him. And now I got myself a corner to lock down. He'll help me a lot for my defense to kind of do some more blitzes and stuff like that. But so now we're in round 2. We got pick 20. And I'm looking at wide receivers. Tyreek Hill's still here. Taking Tyreek Hill. This guy's 25. They're going to tell me I reached, but I'm okay with that. He's 25, 99 speed, 99 acceleration. It's worth it. You got to have that one guy on your team that's a monster receiver. And he's going to be that guy for my team. So we got Tyreek Hill. Who else here? Amari Cooper. I can take Amari Cooper as well. And I got another guy who's 25. He's a stud. I'm going to take it. Now I have a dual threat receiving core. So my offense is going to be crazy now. Let's go back here. Let's check out. So we got our first corner. Kareem Jackson's still here. Okay. There's nobody really here at corner that's worth it, in my opinion. So we're going to go look at linebackers now. And Telvin Smith's still here. Okay. He's, what, 28? I'm running a 3-4, so I'm going to want to get some guys that can help me out with the pass game. So I'm looking at Miles Jack and I'm looking at Roquan. I'm going to take Miles Jack here. They're going to tell me I reach, and I'm cool with that. I got myself Miles Jack, and then if I get Roquan, I get 2 middle linebackers that are studs. They're going to develop, and they help me in the pass game. And they're also, like good at pursuit, good tacklers, and they'll grow together. It'll be like Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith on the Cowboys. I'm kind of looking for that. So I got myself my 2 receivers. I got 2 linebackers in a corner. I might want to get 1 stud pass rusher if there's anyone available right now. So let's see. Chris Jones is still here. He's 80. Okay. Eddie Goldman. How old is he? I know he's on the Bears. He's 25. Okay. Right ends. See, nobody who's like young enough for me to take them with this pick. Juan Short. He's 30. 9'8". He's too old. All these. See, so there's really not too many. He's young, isn't he? 30. Wow. Okay, yeah, so none of these guys are really worth it for me. So with this pick, I'm going to take, man, I'm going to put the pause thing on just because it's going a little bit too fast. But with this pick, I got myself my 2 receivers. I got my middle linebacker in my corner, and I really don't see anybody else that's worth it. I'm going to O-line now at this point. And for O-line, I'm going to take these 2 guys. So Ali Marpet, he's 26, he's a star. And then Quentin Nelson, he's like 23 and he's a star. I'm going to take them. So I'm going to take Ali Marpet, he's 26. Now, before I take Quentin Nelson, I gotta get myself my quarterback. With that, I'm gonna take Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray, guys, he develops like crazy. You see that hidden talent thing? He develops like crazy. He's got 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's a dog. I always use him as QB. So worth it. So worth it. Because getting him too allows you to get a lot of younger players that a lot of pieces like early on in the draft will help make your team a lot better. And then Kyler Murray within like 2 years, he's like an 86, 87. He's a total stud. It's totally worth it. Now at this point, I'm gonna take Michael Jordan. I'm gonna probably take Shaq Mason. This guy's what, 20, 29. He's a superstar though. Shaq Mason's 26. I'm building for youth. I've taken all young guys in this draft so far. I'm gonna take Shaq Mason. At least he gives me 3 years. 3 years more of development and like longevity for my O-line. Okay, now I got I got 3 good offensive linemen. I have 2 stud wide receivers. At this point, I'm looking back to my defense. I want to build up my defense a little bit more. Who's this guy? 24. Conley. All these guys are average. Bradbury, average. You're average, bro. Come on, give me somebody who's like gonna be a stud. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, guys. All right, let's check out free safeties. Eric Weddle. He's a little too old, isn't he? Yeah, he's too old. A little bit too old for me. I'm picky. I feel bad telling these guys like 29, 28. I'm like, you're too old for me, bro. Come on. It's kind of mean. This guy's too 25. No, he's not worth it at this point. Strong safety. Swearinger. This guy had like something going on the. Yeah, he's the dude from the Redskins, right? He had something come up like in the media not too long ago. He's like saying the Redskins are gonna go to the Super Bowl or something crazy in the season. Who's this guy? Kenny Vaccaro. Okay. I just want to find a guy who's young enough. 27, I might take him. I might take this guy. So all these guys are gonna be stars. But was this dude, right? Yeah. Tart, who are you? You're 25. Okay, I might actually take him because he's got a couple more years, a couple years younger. Nah. These guys are wow. I wish there was an age, like a button just showed their age. So we're gonna take this guy. My bad. We're gonna take the guy underneath him, Carl Joseph, right? He's 25. All right. Whew. Madden, please add in like a little age option so I can see how old these guys are. This point, I'm looking to get a defensive because I got myself a corner and a safety, and I got 2 linebackers. Now I need to get somebody that can rush the passer. Left end. Who are we looking at? Michael Bennett, Derek Barnett, Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland Farrell's here. Who's this guy? Derek Barnett. Wow, he's 23 as well, and he's a star. Okay, Alex Okafor, he's 28. Cleveland Farrell though. Oh, he's hidden. We're taking him, no doubt. We're taking him. I might actually take that other guy that was 23. I might take him now at this pick. Let's go back. So Derek Barnett, that's him, right? Take this guy, put him at the other end. That's a good pick. So now we got 2 guys that are studs. They're gonna develop together on the defensive line. We have some pass rushers now. And then I do a 3-4, so I want to get at least one other guy that I could put on my defensive line. Tim Jernigan might be a nice pick. Low key, he might be a nice pick here. This guy's 26. He's a star as well. Let me see. Tim Jernigan. And yeah, so these 2 guys are the Dexter Lawrence. Oh, okay. All 3 of these dudes. I might take him at. He's 21. So yeah, Tim Jernigan's good. I might take him over both of them. He's 21 and he's got that. Yeah, we're gonna take him. So the hidden thing, if you guys haven't done franchise yet, the hidden thing is like these guys usually once you play with them enough and you unlock that, you're able to see the potential. They usually thrive. Like Kyler Murray has the same thing, and they thrive once they like develop them. They become absolute monsters. It's worth it. Try to find a young gun. This guy looks young. He's 24, 65 overall. I didn't even see that. Wow. It went way over my head. Okay, Vince McWilliams, 29, too old, dude. Too old for me. I saw Clay Matthews' name. I'm kind of worried right now. This guy, okay. You're a run stopper. You're 22. What about Nigel Bradham? He's 29. Gotta take this guy, Fred Warner. Take him. So now I've got pretty much a full defense. Let me see if my guy's I've been focusing so much on defense right now. Let me see if my dude's still here. James Daniels, gotta take him. So right now I have 3 offensive linemen. This is gonna be my 4th guy. He's 21 and he's a star. If you guys watch the Bears last year, he's a dog. He's a really young player. He's versatile. You put him in a lot of positions. And speaking of which, I plan on you guys saw I have like 3 left guards. Those tend to be just the best guys to those tend to be the best guys to get on the that's available in the draft, and then you just move them around. So I'll probably move like Quentin Nelson to left tackle, and then the other guy Ali to right tackle, and then I'll have a full offensive line. So yeah, nothing to be worried about there. So I just got a corner. I just got another young corner that'll develop, and I'm actually take this other guy if he's still here, Rocky Sin. He's got the same thing, the hidden, and I might put him at like a free safety. And I like playing man to man, and all those guys are man to man defenders, so that gives me some versatility on defense to play some man to man. So we got our O line pretty much taken care of. We have 2 wide receivers, and our defense is looking really good for the future. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. At this point, I might take a run. I might take Tariq Cohen right here, or I might take at least one more guy, maybe a tight end. Tight end, no, I don't see anybody really worth it at tight end right now. Let's check out wide receivers. So I'm going to do the same thing, development trait. Cortland Sutton still here. DK Metcalf, so I really like DK Metcalf. You guys see 6'3", 95 speed, 94 jumping, 93 acceleration. I'm going to take him. He's a dog, and he's got the hidden thing as well. So he's our third option with Amari and Tyreek Hill. Our wide receivers are stacked, and we have a great offensive line. I'm taking Tariq Cohen here. And Tariq Cohen, you guys see, he's a superstar, and he's 24, receiving back, and he can run it. He can take back punt returns. Okay, I have him and Tyreek Hill to take back kick returns, so our team's looking pretty good here. Let's see what else we're going to do. I might take another one of these guys. Who's this? Another dude with the hidden. We're going to take him. Why not? We got, 4 receivers now? So our receiving core is stacked. We got a great running back, a stud QB coming up. I might need to get either a tight end or a... Yes, I might take my tight end here. I might take another offensive lineman. Eric, I remember this guy. He was one of the first picks. I think he was the first pick in the draft. Yeah, I remember him. Damn, he might take another O lineman before we go. So development. Oh, none of these guys have Billy Price. Who are you? 24 and a star. Hey, at this point in the draft, I'm just gonna take him. He's got potential and he can develop along James Daniels. So now we have our full 5 offensive linemen. Now I'm gonna take my tight end. Who's gonna looking for a young gun? Jonu Smith, Noah Fent, Josh Hill. He's 24 and he's a star. He's 21. Oh, you gotta take this guy. Anytime you see that hidden emblem, that's a good sign, guys. You gotta take him. You just gotta take. You don't question it. You just take him. That's it. Okay, at this point, I'm in round 23. I want to take a kicker and a punter. I might take, let's see, Harrison Butker. He's 24. He gives me some youth, but I mean, honestly, kickers tend to last in this league. So I'm going to take, he's got what, 93? So Graham Gano looks like a better kicker to me. Gostkowski's a little too old. Zerline, Matt Bryan, they're a little too old. Josh Lambo might actually be better. No, you know what? I'm going to take Graham Gano. I'm cool with that. Kickers, whatever. The 99 kick power is huge for me because I could hit like 55, 56-yard field goals with that, maybe even longer. I mean, it is Madden. I'm not playing all Madden, so it's a little bit cheese, but I'm going to take this guy. This guy's with the cool kicks. He's on the Seahawks. You guys saw his highlights. He does a drop kick, drop punt. So I got those 2 dudes. And then at this point, the rest of the draft, I'm just going to be going to development trait because I got all my players, and I'm looking now for guys that have that development trait. So like this guy, I might take him for a backup, or Josh Hill. He's a little too old for me. I might take him. So I'm going to take this guy. He's got that development trait, and at least I have a guy that I have the future to build on. So with this kind of draft side, the way that I do it, I might end up like, the first 2 years, I might have a rough start, but it's cool. The first year I might go like 5-11 or 6-10, 7-9, but after like the second or third year, I'm gonna be a playoff team and I'm gonna stay there for the next 10 years. So that's the whole mindset. I'm building for the future with this team. I'm gonna take this guy as well for a backup QB. Now I don't play with injuries, but you always want to back up. And me, I love my running quarterbacks. This guy's got 86 feet, 89 acceleration. I'm gonna take him. And then from there, you're pretty good. You just sim the rest of the draft unless you really want to get nitpicky with the rest of your players, and that's just kind of how I do things. All right. So let me know in the comments what kind of strategies you use for fantasy drafts, and then like and subscribe if you like this video. More coming soon.